Hello, hello. Welcome to a highly caffeinated overview of what I've been doing for the past couple of years, months, whatever. This one right here, this is a piece of research I basically did all the work on while I was in college. Actually, wait, no, I did that before I went to college. It was like between high school and college, doing a gap year as a construction guy. This is some AI research, emotion detection using EEG devices, which is like it's a thing that goes on your scalp and measures the voltage there. So we just compared two different ways to do that. This got published, and I was running this on pretty underpowered hardware, which posed a couple challenges. Then something more current, if you go to the Shopify App Store and you search for build a print shop, that's me right here. So I built this bad boy solo and I had to do it very quickly for reasons, but I basically just taught myself how to build Shopify apps like that. Um, and that's not even bragging. It's just like I had to do it. And in order to get that done, I spent a few $100 to talk to some of the best people in the industry. So I realized that there is a hell of a lot to learn. The docs are massive, and I needed to know two things. One, can I build it? And two, like, what is the quickest way to learn the stuff that I need to build? And so I found people on Twitter and Stack Overflow who were good at building Shopify apps, and I speed ran the process of learning how to do it. Got it posted, got it approved. Getting it approved was almost as painful as building it, to be honest with you. Shopify is not very nice when it comes to getting stuff approved in the App Store. So I had to go do some legal stuff and whatever, and we got her done. And it's basically for print shops to post a customizable T-shirt on their website. I'm gonna add stuff to it down the road, but that was kind of my entry into the SaaS for print shop owners space. Got a couple installs and a sale. I'm not really pushing this one much right now. Next up is PixGenie.com. This was my bread and butter during college. I'm pretty sure that I was the first person in the world to make AI generated custom apparel purchasable online. I was doing it back in, let's see, I started with a website called Your Life Poster back in, oh man, it was probably, I think it was like December 2022 or something like that. And I solved the problem of AI generated images not being the right size to print on a custom t-shirt. If you go to Dolly through, or not Dolly, well, yeah, it's Dolly. If you go to Dolly, Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, you generate an AI image and you try to print it on a shirt, there's a couple problems at play. First of all, it's probably 1024 by 1024, which, as we know, at 300 DPI is maybe 3 inches on edge. So you're not going to get something this big. I solved that problem by running stuff through an auto vectorizer and also a background remover. So you can design a shirt with AI that doesn't look like crap. Um, Pretty sure I was the first person in the world to do it. Filed a provisional patent. That was fun. I don't know if this site is super maintained right now. I haven't checked it out in a while. I did get some sales. I did. I even walked in a fashion show wearing some PixGenie merch to try and get some sale. I was trying to sell to like college age people, and this one kind of flopped. I put hundreds and hundreds of hours into this business, but it wasn't. It didn't have product market fit. Um, Couple I can elaborate if you want, but I learned a lot, and I had to work in an extremely restrictive um, development environment because I actually started building on Wix, and now I know better. Now I just build a full stack app myself, but I started in Wix, and I had to do all these API hits and all these manipulations of the the site that Wix doesn't really like you to do. So I had to find some hacky solutions, which is something that I enjoy doing, but man, oh man, it was not fun. Let's see some other stuff that I tried. This vector designer right here, I just threw it on the same domain. This one's pretty sick. It lets you generate AI images, and instead of just instantly putting it on a t-shirt and having a pod person print it off automatically. Oh yeah, that's another thing PixGenie did. I never had to touch it. It was hands off. Like print on demand partner would just fulfill items for me. Um, so all I had to do was get people onto the website. They could design their own shirts. I never touched the product. This one, it does AI image generation and then it vectorizes it with a certain set of colors. So it's really good for screen printers. Um, and it looks like my API key is probably expired for my image gen, which is kind of embarrassing. But you know, I'm not. I walked into a bunch of screen printing shops to try and sell this tool, and I was like, dude, I can make your design process so much faster. You can upload a photo, you can do an AI image generation with a photo, and you can vectorize it, and you can say how many colors are in the picture for your screen printing. And like, it's a pretty dope tool, but print shops don't like to pay for stuff. So everybody was like, yeah, I don't know if we'd use it. Our art department's already good. Or like, maybe I'd pay like $5 a month for it. You know, I wasn't getting a signal that it was worth pursuing any farther. But yeah, I can always refresh the API stuff if y'all want to see that. Then this one, so here is a Shopify site that I just spun up, and this section right here, this is something that I built. So this is a tool that allows print shop owners to sell customized products, but where I learned from the mistakes of the past is that a lot of them don't actually process payments on their website right then and there. It's very, very common, and I've seen hundreds of print shop websites at this point, and I've talked to dozens of print shop owners. What they all do, they all have a catalog. Maybe it's SS Activewear, maybe it's Alpha Broder, maybe it's Sanmar, like whatever. They give their customers a catalog, and then they say like, look, you can request a quote from us, and if they're really fancy, they're going to have a form with a couple text fields and maybe a file upload. Um, and so I've been working on this for a while. It's just one line of code. They drop it into their website, and they're able to sell, or they're able to do quote requests, but get a lot more information from the customer. So maybe they're selling one of these bad boys, and the customer goes to customize it and tell the print shop owner what exactly they're looking for. Let's go ahead and upload an image. This is just a test image right here. What's cool though is the customer cannot go under 300 DPI. So they can shrink this image, no problem. But if they try to go bigger, not allowed. And that is a very common problem with print shop owners is low resolution images getting sent into them. Let's go ahead and throw something on the back. I'll just throw a few test circles here. So yeah, I built this system out. This one's also low. And then let's go ahead and continue. Let's throw this in. And then I generate realistic looking mockups on the fly for any color. It's pretty lightweight. And then you've got your quantities. Let's say we're going to get 77 medium in that color and 92 XLs. Let's continue that. And then Jared. And then test data, test data. So let's go ahead and submit that quote request. And then I just automate an email to the merchant. Got some early adopters on this one. It's pretty sick. The TAM is a little bit smaller, and dude, it's like it's so hard to get print shop owners to pay for software. So I am probably going to be rolling this into a project that I just give away for free because like I'm pretty much done with it, but most people are just not willing to pay money for it. I've gone and pounded the pavement and talked to a lot of shop owners, and it kind of sucks, but that's just the way the industry works, you know? So I like it. I think it provides value, and I learned a bunch by making it. So this quote request is going to land in my inbox. Mm-hmm. Oh crap! Actually, it might have landed. It might have landed in my early adopters inbox. That's really funny. Let me go ahead and try this one. I know this one's got my email set up. I'll just add a shape here, add a shape here, and then that's really funny. My early adopter buddy's gonna get a fake quote request. Let's throw some fake data in this. Boom. Okay. Now let's go back. Yeah, there's the quote request. Okay, so it gives the mock-up to the print shop owner, and it gives the real print-ready files to the print shop owner, all that stuff. So yeah, that's some stuff I've worked on. Other stuff I can do, I can pitch really well. I've done really well at a bunch of different business plan competitions. The first time I won money at a business plan competition, I think I was like 14 years old. I've gotten over probably like 35,000 or so in non-dilutive funding just from doing stuff like that. I've made dozens of slide decks, a bunch of posters and stuff. Yeah, I know how to sell the idea to a panel of judges, investors, whatever. I know the language for that. Pretty good at video and stuff. If I need to do that. What else? Oh, I've been using the Mern stack for my latest app. I'm pretty sure you guys are using React, and I see a bunch of tools on your site for like influencer marketing, Reddit ads, stuff like that. So somewhat familiar. Um, yeah, let me know if you've got more specific questions. Deuces.